First day of Whole30. I'm not really caring about my weight on this. I'm just taking a before measure so that I can take an after one. Losing weight on this is kind of a nice side effect. It just shows that my body is releasing itself of the inflammation and of all of the weight it's holding onto, that my hormones are finally working back in the right proper manner. So I don't focus on weight at all. I just like to have it in the very beginning and at the very end. And since I always get a lot of questions about my thyroid medication, I do still have to take thyroid medication. I take Armour thyroid, which is desiccated pig thyroid, and it has different hormones than levothyroxine. But I have to do this because I was originally diagnosed by my first doctor as hypothyroid and told to just go on levothyroxine and that there was absolutely nothing that I could do. But in those 10 years, my body continues to attack my thyroid, so I am missing thyroid tissue. I will never get that back, so therefore I have to take some sort of medication to make up for the hormones that I'm missing. For breakfast this morning, we're having the casserole that I made yesterday in preparation. I did that, A, because the kids have to get out of the door really, really fast in the morning, and then that way my husband and I can just enjoy it and not have to like worry about making a separate meal later. It just sounds naughty. Off to my weekly bar class now. One of the things I'm going to do during this Whole30 is to make sure I get some sort of movement in every single day. And I'm not talking about like running marathons here. I put my Ironman triathlon days behind me. I'm doing more gentle kind of movement like walking, bar, yoga, Pilates, things like that, that are not going to tax my body or put too much stress onto my adrenals when I'm trying to heal. It was hard today. I think it was more because, not because I'm on Whole30, that's definitely not, a factor just yet. I think it's more just the binging I did over the last few days of a lot of sugar and stuff, so my body is just not doing well. Whew. Typically I have an RX bar after, but today I'm just doing a bag of mixed nuts. We're gonna see how that works. There are certain RX bars that are technically allowed on Whole30, but I'm not doing them at all throughout these 30 days because of the fact that they are so much like candy bars to me, and I'm just trying to get away from everything that's candy-like, sugar-like, or anything like that. So I'm just trying to do something different and get away from the sugar demons. So lunch is the Waldorf chicken salad. It's melterwan.com. I'll link to that below as well. It's just a tuna salad and it's got all clean ingredients in it, and I serve it on top of slices of green apple. Kind of takes the place of crackers, and it's actually really good. Just a quick recap for those of you that may be new and have not watched any of my previous videos on why I'm doing this Whole30. I'm doing this Whole30 because I have an autoimmune disease called Hashimoto's thyroiditis, where my body attacks my thyroid. And I've successfully gotten the autoimmune condition into remission using diet and lifestyle. And I've been mainly paleo for about 6 years now. However, I do sometimes cheat and I eat grains like oatmeal or corn, like corn tortillas, and then sometimes I have dairy. I love ice cream and cheese. And having them every so often is not that big of a deal, but it's become an increasing kind of thing in my diet. Plus, I've been eating a lot more sugar, even natural sugars like honey and maple syrup, in my diet than I should have. And I've really started to see negative effects. And I'm having what's called a flare, an autoimmune flare, and I'm starting to get lots of symptoms back. And what I'm trying to do is just trying to get rid of these symptoms by doing a strict 30-day effort to make sure that I remove all of the things that really cause me inflammation and bad things in my body, and hopefully get rid of all these bad symptoms and get back to where I need to be. I'm keeping a journal throughout this whole entire time too, to make sure that I list down all of the symptoms that I started with, and then just how I feel each day, so that way I can look back at this at the end and know that I've been able to cross off a whole bunch of stuff, because I'm confident that I'm going to be able to cross off a lot of the symptoms that I have right now. And just like, note things like my movement and my sleep quality and what I've eaten and things like that. I think like filling out a journal like this is a very important thing, because it kind of helps you, keeps you like centered on what you're trying to do, and just it's a motivating factor. And it's just magical when you look back at the end of this to see what you've accomplished just through like changing your food and your movement and lifestyle choices. I'm gonna get ready for dinner tonight. I have to take the kids to their indoor ski lessons, and so I'm not gonna have as much time to prepare later, so I'm just gonna get everything chopped up and prepped and ready to go. I'm making a like coconut milk based curry. It's not gonna have any meat in it. I wanted to just do something that was meatless. One of the things I feel like that we do is eat too much meat, and so one of the things that I'm trying to do in this Whole30 is to eat a little less meat. Whether it's just like making meat more of a condiment or having completely plant-based meals like this. Another thing I'm doing during this Whole30 is getting back into meditation. I meditated for an entire year from October 2016 to October 2017, and it was phenomenal. Like, it helped me so much. But then I stopped because I've hit my 365 days and I was just like, I'm done. But I've really noticed the effects in the last few months that like I haven't been getting, like the stress relief aspects and then the clearing of my mind. I really feel like it's a vacation for my mind and I've missed that. So I'm going to get back into it now. For some people, meditation looks like this. For me, it looks a little bit more like this. I don't really think it matters. I think just it's however you want to do it, but just getting the effects is what's important. And if you haven't tried it, I really highly recommend it. I use the Headspace app. I have it on my phone, but I think you can get it on your desktop as well. And it really kind of walks you through in the beginning how to meditate, because I didn't understand that at all. And then after that, it kind of lets you be, and it's just really like it's a vacation for your mind. Just got the kids from school and now we're gonna have a snack. I'm gonna have olives. I'm not really feeling very hungry, which is very surprising to me because usually I'm starving by this point, and I didn't even have like sugar cravings after lunch, which was kind of strange for me. I've done this a lot of times and I've never had that. And usually I have coconut butter after lunch to kind of help deal with that, but today I haven't had any. But even though I'm not hungry, I'm still gonna have a snack because I have found that if I don't snack, even though I don't feel hungry in the initial few days of a Whole30 after coming off of a lot of sugar, that I feel really tired in the evening, and I want to just kind of try to prevent that and see if like just having a small snack of some olives and healthy fat will stave that off.
Are you ready to rub it down?
All right, we're about to go to ski lessons. I'll probably show you my dinner tonight, the finished form of it, tomorrow in the vlog. I'll have it for lunch again tomorrow because I'm a big fan of leftovers. So I'll show that to you tomorrow. And otherwise, I hope if you are doing this with me that you're doing well. See you guys later.